Hello, class. Today we're going to do an experiment making bioplastics, that's biodegradable plastics, out of 3 different natural materials. And my lovely assistant here, Grandma Jacoby, is going to assist me in this endeavor. So our ingredients here are going to be agar, which is actually derived from seaweed, gelatin, which is actually an animal-derived product, and cornstarch, which of course is another plant-derived product. And according to the directions, we're going to mix each one of these bioplastics or biochemicals with some other ingredients, water and some glycerin, and then we're going to make some plastic objects. Now, the plastic objects that we're going to make are these molds down here, these aluminum foil molds. And I made these by simply taking a fork and just kind of molding the aluminum foil around it. Oh, I'm sorry, it's a knife. You're right. I started with a fork, a plastic fork, and then I decided it was too thin, so I'm using a metal knife. And I created molds out of each one of these plastics, and I have 3 different plates here for each one of the 3 different bioplastics. And I also sprayed these molds with PAM, which is a mineral oil, vegetable oil, so that they don't stick, so the plastic doesn't stick to the molds. So the first step is to mix the ingredients, which is going to be water, and then one of the biological chemicals, and a little bit of glycerin. And then we're going to heat it up, and then we're going to pour it into the mold. So I'm going to pause it right here. Okay, so we're going to weigh out some gelatin, 12 grams of gelatin. Grandma's doing that. You can do this with a tablespoon, by the way. So she's got here 1 packet is 6, a little over 6. So it'll take almost 2 packets to weigh out the 12 grams of the gelatin. So not quite the whole packet, almost all of it. So we get to about 12, you're at 10.4. 12, that's good enough, that's good, 12.6 is fine. All right. Okay, so Grandma's gonna add 50 milliliters of water to this glass cup here. Very good. Now she's going to add the glycerin that we, no, not the glycerin, add the gelatin. Okay, just add that, all of it. Dump it all in, there you go, perfect.
Do I mix it?
No, not yet, 5 drops of glycerin. Good, measure out 5 drops. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Excellent. Okay, put the eyedropper down, and then take this plastic spoon and mix it up till everything is nice and uniform, no clumps or anything like that. Looks delicious.
It's very gelatinous.
Yeah, very, very gelatinous. Okay, so just try to mix it around so this. Yeah, there you go.
Looks like applesauce.
Look, yeah, but I wouldn't recommend eating it.
No.
Let's mix it up so there's no clumps. Then we're going to have to heat this in the microwave in a minute here to get it a little more soupy so we can pour it into the mold. Does that look like it's uniform there?
Looks good.
All right, I'm going to pause this. Okay, so we've just heated it up in the microwave here, and you can see it's much more fluid now. So Grandma's going to pour it into the mold. You can just probably pour it in there. It'll take you forever to do that.
No, it's more accurate. Then that's not accurate.
Doesn't matter, just as long as you get it in there.
Tell you guys, this doesn't smell too good.
Well, we're not going to eat it. Fill up those 2 thick ones first, or mostly fill up. Then we'll use whatever's left for the thinner ones.
It's spilling out.
That's what I said. Just pour it in there. It doesn't. Oh.
No, it's spilling out of the mold.
Oh. I have to correct that. I'll do it. Pause. Okay, we've now poured the glycerin solution into these molds. Now you have to be careful here. I made this mistake, and that is, number 1, put the glass container that you're heating in the microwave on a plastic or paper plate so that you don't dirty up your microwave, which we just did. Second thing is make sure that your molds are sealed, because you can see a lot of it leaked out of one of the molds here because it wasn't really sealed at one end. So this 2 little takeaway learnings from this experiment. And in the next video, we're going to do one of the other bioplastics. We'll use the cornstarch for the next one.